For centuries, the belief in a globe-shaped Earth has been reinforced by governments, scientific institutions, and modern education. Yet, when we dig deeper, we discover a disturbing pattern of occult numerology, flawed science, and media manipulation. In this video, we'll explore how the globe model is riddled with 666 occult, coding why its mathematical assumptions don't hold up, and how mainstream institutions enforce it. We'll also reveal why the flat Earth model, rooted in ancient knowledge and religious truth, offers a more logical and divine explanation of our reality. The Earth is said to be tilted at exactly 23.4 degrees. Subtract this from 90 degrees and you get 66.6 degrees, the angle of inclination. The Earth supposedly orbits the Sun at a speed of 66,600 miles per hour. Another direct 666 reference. The formula for Earth's curvature over distance is drop in feet equals 8 times miles squared. At 10 miles, the drop should be 66.6 feet. Over distances of 10, 50, and 100 miles, the curvature repeatedly produces numbers linked to 666. The equatorial circumference of the Earth is approximately 24,901 miles. Divide this by 6 and you get 4,150.16, a number that appears frequently in occult symbolism. The Earth's axis allegedly travels at 1,038 miles per hour at the equator, which rounds to 666 knots. According to the globe model, Earth should curve at 8 inches per mile squared. Yet, people regularly capture footage of distant cities and mountains that should be hidden beyond the horizon. For example, the Chicago skyline is visible from over 60 miles away, despite the alleged curvature. Flight paths in the southern hemisphere make no sense on a globe model. A direct flight from Sydney to Santiago should be a straight line. Instead, it often has layovers in North America, which is illogical on a globe, but makes sense on a flat Earth map. Despite spinning at 1,037 miles per hour at the equator and orbiting the Sun at 66,600 miles per hour, no motion is detectable. The stars form perfect circular trails in the sky, which only makes sense if the sky is rotating around a stationary Earth. On a globe, the horizon should dip downward as altitude increases. But it always rises to eye level, even at 35,000 feet. Water, by its very nature, always seeks to find its level. Yet, the globe model claims the oceans are curved over thousands of miles, an impossibility by the natural behavior of water. The Sun and Moon appear to be local and relatively small, creating observable angular rays rather than parallel ones. This suggests a nearby light source, not 193 million miles away. From the Babylonians and Egyptians to early Christian scholars, the flat, stationary Earth was considered fact. The Bible, Quran, and Hindu texts describe the Earth as flat, immovable, and enclosed by a firmament. In 1958, NASA was founded, just 1 year after the Antarctic Treaty was signed, preventing private exploration of the Antarctic. Flat earthers argue that this was done to hide the true shape of the Earth and the existence of the firmament. Children are taught the globe model from birth, with schools, media, and space agencies reinforcing the narrative. The greatest deception of all time is the lie of the globe, an elaborate illusion designed to conceal the true nature of our reality. The world's elites, through institutions like NASA, Hollywood, and mainstream education, have relentlessly pushed the globe model to keep humanity in spiritual darkness. Why? Because if we knew the Earth was actually a flat, stationary plane enclosed by a firmament, it would prove that we are not some insignificant accident in a chaotic universe. It would reveal that we are the center of God's creation, specifically designed and placed here, with purpose and meaning. The firmament, described in Genesis 1:6-8, is a literal, impenetrable barrier separating the waters above from the waters below. This dome is the limit of our physical existence, a divine construct that no rocket, satellite, or spacecraft can pierce. This explains why no human has ever passed beyond low Earth orbit. The so-called moon landings were elaborate hoaxes, designed to reinforce the globe deception and maintain the illusion of boundless space. By promoting the globe model and the theory of evolution, the elites have pushed an atheistic worldview, convincing people that they are cosmic accidents, mere specks on an insignificant planet orbiting a random sun in an infinite void. This godless narrative strips away our divine purpose, denying the truth that we were created in God's image, with a soul destined for eternity. The global deception is part of a larger spiritual war, a deliberate campaign to lead humanity away from God. By obscuring the true nature of creation, the elites veil the existence of the firmament, preventing people from recognizing the authenticity of the Bible. But the Bible warns that in the last days, deception will run rampant, for false messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform great signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect. Matthew 24:24. The flat earth reveals the beautiful truth. We are not random beings in a vast chaotic universe. We are God's deliberate creation, placed on this divine plane to fulfill a purpose, to know Him, to follow His laws, and to prepare for the day of judgment. The firmament overhead is a testament to God's sovereignty. It stands as an unbreakable barrier, reminding us that we are not meant to escape this world, only to seek salvation and prepare for eternity. The truth of the flat earth is more than a scientific debate, it is a spiritual revelation. It reveals that we are not meaningless specks, but divinely created beings, living under the firmament of God's design. The globe deception seeks to rob us of this truth, but the evidence is clear. We were made with purpose. We were placed here by God, and we are awaiting the final day of judgment.